I'd like to show you another method for placing a notch along a curved path or line. So here I've taken again my sleeve head, exact copy, and if you haven't watched the previous 3 videos in this series, I suggest you watch them just to get the context. And there's a copy of the back armhole. So I'm going to place them there. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create a brush. Go over to the line segment tool, click on the screen, and I want 0 degrees, and I want a line length of 60 millimeters, which is 6 centimeters. And it doesn't matter what the measurement is, that's irrelevant. The method will work with any set of measurements, whether it's inches or whatever. So I'll just say OK to that. Now I'm going to create another line, and this one's going to be vertical, so 90 degrees, and this is going to be double the length of the notch that I prefer. I like 7 mil, so I'm going to have 14 millimeters, and just say OK there. So just Command and plus here. I'm going to zoom in and pop this notch here, just to intersect there. Not quite perfect, so just I want that right on the, still not happy, right on the centre there, that's it. So you can see that intersects and we'll have the pink line going through the middle. So I know that line is 6 centimeters, 60 mil, and this here is my notch effectively. So if I go to Command and K, or it would be Control and K on a PC, you can see that my keyboard increment is set to 1 millimeter or 0.1 centimeter. So I'm just going to move this notch over with the arrow keys, so just move it over a centimetre. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yours could be set to fractional inches. Next I'm going to go to my brush palette, brushes there. Just pull that out. I'm going to drag a box around here and drop that into the brushes palette. I'm going to ask for an art brush, just say OK, and I'll call it my 5cm notch brush. Width fixed, that's fine, 100%. I want to select stretch between guides, and that's fine there. Stroke from left to right, method none, and I want the overlap set here, so that's fine. So I'm just going to say OK. Oh, one more thing before we go out. I want to start here where the notch starts, that's 50 mil, and it's going to end at 60 mil, so that's important. Don't forget to do that. So start is where the notch starts and end is the end of the line. So I'll just say OK. And I can delete that brush now if I want to, so that can just go. I don't need it. Just move that out of the way. Here, from the previous example, I've just made a template there, and if you have a look, I placed a notch at 5 centimeters there. Just go to Document Info there and go to Object, and you can see that's 4.9949 centimeters, and that's virtually 5 centimeters. So I want to place notches 5 centimeters. I can check them on these guides here. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to apply the brush. So hopefully that's placed a notch 5 centimeters from there to there. We'll check it on these guides because we know they're accurate. I'm going to select the sleeve head and select the brush. Now you can see that that's placed the notch. I'm just going to zoom right in so you can see a little bit better. That's placed the notch on the wrong side. I wanted it to come from the back here. So to put that right, I select the line, go to Object, Path, and Reverse Path Direction. And there you go, now it's measuring from that side. So let's just pick this up and see how close we are. And that looks fantastic. That is 5 centimeters. And let's just pick this one up and pop that on there. Just go right in, just to check that. And that's 5 centimeters as well. So this doesn't work on a pattern piece, because as soon as you rejoin the pattern piece, it'll apply the brush to the whole pattern piece. It's better as a template, and you can pop that on and you can use it to create a notch. So they're kind of little template guides. So hopefully that's given you some more ideas. In my quest for the perfect notch, I developed this method, and I've used it for other things. And if you join me for pattern cutting in Adobe Illustrator for pattern cutting course, you'll find out the other ways I use this method, creating beautifully shaped facings, etc. So if you'd like more details of my pattern cutting course, you can find out all the information on my blog page, and I'll put a link in the video description for you.